Have you ever found yourself standing at a crossroads? Not just in your career, but in life, wondering if the path that you're on is truly yours? The phrase, "I have no idea what I'm doing," has never felt so poignant. Surrounded by a sea of uncertainty, I have realized that the path that I have chosen is crumbling beneath my feet. Imagine dedicating a decade to your dream, only to find it's constructed on shaky foundations. How can I persist when my efforts are perpetually undervalued by the system? Come with me as I reflect on my path, how I came to teaching, and now as I step away, my confrontation with the daunting realization that my abilities may not hold the value I believed outside school walls. Have you ever had moments in your life where you feel like everything you built is just crumbling beneath your feet? Let me know, how did you navigate through those times? Despite my hesitation in making this the focus of another video, I want to share more of my journey with you. My career in education, once a beacon of long-term stability, began to show cracks early on. The reality hit when I saw, as I was filling out the benefits for my first public American high school, that the insurance payment for my son was going to be 1/4 of my take-home pay. This was a wake-up call, highlighting a systemic issue that many of us face, but seldomly actually discuss. Now, luckily, my husband and I were still not making enough, so our son was able to go on health insurance through the state. And even though I paid every month for my own insurance, there was still, month after month, a new medical bill in the mail. And I know I am not alone in this story. So I started asking myself questions. How is this sustainable for me? And how is this justified in the system? Yet my dedication never wavered, and I signed up for the next school year. I was just so driven by the passion for helping children, but a personal crisis soon put everything into sharper focus, making me question the true cost of my commitments. All right, let me take you back a minute. After a rocky childhood, I graduated in 2007. It was a great time to be venturing out on your own, and the US economy swiftly took a downturn. Graduating and then immediately seeing this widespread destruction of jobs, homes, savings, it gave me financial anxiety. It gave me a scarcity mindset. I kept creating these really unhealthy thoughts around money. I convinced myself that it is something that I will never have. Looking back, I know seeing this much turmoil so early into my adulthood really pointed me towards teaching. I mean, after all, teaching is a stable profession. And the idea of tenure and having a voice in a union pushed me even further. I graduated in 2007, and then I spent a long time just experiencing life. I did not hop right into college. Life had other plans for me. I was doing a lot of costume-wearing silliness in between my shifts at a dive bar and a local pizza shop. It was during this period that I stumbled upon a semblance of financial and mental stability, things I had always been craving in my life. And this paved the way for me to go after my long-cherished dream of earning a college degree. After a lot of soul-searching, I decided I would become a science teacher. Now, let's go ahead and forward to last year. For simplicity's sake, I have now been spending 10 years honing my craft of science teaching, becoming an expert in the content, learning how to understand and communicate with students, gaining laboratory skills so I can have a more safe and exciting classroom. And then I have my earth-shattering personal experience. I was searching for any kind of help, ideas, resources, anything that I could use to justify me staying in the profession. But I saw the writing on the wall. This experience made everything, especially the true cost of what I was putting into my job, more real. It was the final push that forced me to realize enough people just don't care about kids or their education in America. And the few of us with both the passion and the ability to handle it, we can't do it all. And we keep asking for help, and we're leaving in droves. In my crucible of disillusionment, I have begun to question the value of my skills. I am an expert at fostering curiosity and understanding. But does this hold any weight outside of the classroom? Does it matter that I can make dimensional analysis look like child's play? Or how about I could have a million things going on and also at the same time notice that the kid in the corner is having a really bad day, and so yes, it's okay if he puts his head down. Does any of this matter in the real world? The thought of my decade-long dedication being dismissed is heartbreaking. But I just couldn't keep sacrificing myself or my family's comfort for people who just really don't care. But what the hell am I supposed to do now? I have so many finely tuned, amazing skills that are really hard to translate into the real world. I can learn anything incredibly fast, no matter what it is. I can digest the learning material, master it, and given enough time and resources, effectively teach it to others. I am adept at getting other people's minds to make connections with abstract concepts. I am skilled at questioning, both to gather information and to lead others to the correct answers. How can I translate this into the real world? I spent nearly 10 years hoping that this country would wake up. Did my family warn me? Yes. Was I stubborn and naive in thinking that it would all be fixed by now? Yeah. But the real joke is thinking that my degrees would easily transition me into something else if it didn't work out. Companies don't really take my master's degree seriously because it's only an MAT. And no one cares if you have a BA in a hard science. Just take the last 2 lab courses and earn the BS. My skills are highly honed and at this moment, completely useless. I have no idea what I'm doing, no idea where I'm going, and I have no idea who I'm going to be when I get there. Now, I'm not just waiting for the world to happen around me. I'm putting in effort. I've earned 2 data analysis certifications, one through Google and another through DataCamp, and I am doing personal projects here and there. Realistically, this is probably not enough to actually get my foot in the door. I am a master all-star teacher, but a total noob at anything else. My projects show basic understanding, yeah, but with the job market being flooded with all the recent layoffs, competition is daunting. And applications go out, but there is a haunting silence in my inbox. As I reflect on this unforeseen chapter in my life, with all of its challenges and forced introspection, I realize that the essence of my journey has never been found in the clarity of direction, but in my unstoppable human spirit during times of the unknown. The skills and passions that I've nurtured, though seemingly ill-fitted for the conventional job market, make me who I am. I know there has to be a home for my abilities. I am far too talented to be wasted. And all I'm asking in return is comfort for myself and my family. We just want enough to live, eat, have a little bit of fun, and most importantly, get medical attention without adding another medical bill to the list. Moving forward, I embrace the uncertainty not as a foe, but as a teacher, guiding me to uncharted territories where my abilities can find new purpose. Now, this is not just a personal catharsis, but a call to connect. You should share your story, of course, but also share the beacon that got you through the storm. What advice, resources, or tools did you use that helped you find your footing? Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep moving forward.